Hello guys, once again. I think write we can right away start off the session. Um, for those who have just joined us at the moment, uh, you can share the link that I have that you've gotten, that you've used to share it, like join in the meeting.
I've shared it in all the groups I've been, so I hope they join in.
Okay, fine. So, for those who have just joined us, if you have a PC, just open an account with Figma, in Figma, using Figma. I think you've heard of Figma. Yes, Morgan? Okay, anyway. Arthur has joined in. Those with PCs, join in Figma. And let me share the link such that you can join us as we design, as we learn. Yes? By the way, who still has our link? Who still has our link there?
Good evening, members.
Anyway, let me just share it myself.
Hello, good evening, members. Mr.
Yes,
Sorry.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening. Hello.
Yeah. Actually, I've been late to come to the chat.
It's fine, brother. I've been seeing you working.
I've been online on Stigma.
That's fine.
So what I was just asking, you see this down, I made this connect with Google, So I wanted to put is it a called icon for Google, but I don't know how to do it.
Oh, icon for Google.
Yeah.
Oh, well and good.
Facebook icon.
Yes. Okay, we are going to do that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys. Okay, that's good. So there is that link there that I've put in the chat in case anyone comes in the whatever comes comes to join us. Then we can proceed, right? We can proceed, right, guys? So I had put in comments. I think you tried reading them, right, guys? So the home screen. Yeah, the home screen is always as simple as the way you've seen it. Let me delete my whatevers, my comments. Let me delete my comments such that we can start officially with the rest who have also just joined us. Such that we make this an interactive session where we are all able to learn and we design together from scratch, right? I can see more guys have joined us. That's good. That's great. So guys, for those who have just joined us, today is week 2 of our day, our study time. Right now we are in week 2, and basically during the previous week, we were handling research issues, how to conduct research, how to empathize with the users, empathy maps, and all that. So right now we are dealing with wireframes. So from a wireframe, we are coming to we have a wireframe. After the wireframe, we shall come to a mockup. From a mockup, before even the mockup, I will tell you what a mockup is. I think you're all seeing the screen, right? This here you see here is what we call a mockup. It is just a static screen. It is not moving. Nothing's happening to it. It is just static, right? This is what we call a mockup. It is just what we call a mockup. Then we have this on the left here. This is what we call a wireframe. As you can see there, it's just a wireframe. It is a sketch showing us how our app will look like. So from that, we shall talk about a low fidelity wireframe. Yes, low fidelity prototypes, low fidelity prototypes, and then high fidelity prototypes. Like for instance, this here is a high fidelity prototype. Let me show you. Are you seeing that screen there? You're all seeing that screen? Yeah, so this here, it's a high fidelity prototype for those who have just joined us. A high fidelity prototype, starting from the very first screen to the rest of the screens. That's a high fidelity prototype there you're seeing. Yeah, that's a high fidelity prototype. So in that, let me see if I can show you a low fidelity prototype from one of my works. Just be patient a bit. Just be patient a bit. Let me get it. Let me get it such that you understand exactly what we are doing. Just a second. And also in the chat, I put the link to the prototype that we are dealing with. It's in the link. It's in the link there. Maybe maybe what? Maybe nothing. But anyway, okay. Let me show you. I think this one here would be the best. Okay. I think let me show this one instead. So are you seeing that screen there? Right, guys? So
Hey, Frank, just a minute. Some people are asking for the Google Meet link again. Please help me share it in the group so I can copy and paste it to some group.
oh, the Google Meet link.
Yeah, some people I shared that in the group, and I think they're not joining. So, like, it's hard for them to click. So I'm requesting for a new one so I can paste it in one of the groups.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
You could have even clicked the more details, meeting details. Have you seen it in Google Meet? There's some icon there like an eye. You have it on your end there? There's something like an eye. An eye on your end there. Something like an eye, letter I. Anyway, let me share it in the link. Let me share it as a link. There it is in the chat. There it is in the chat. So above here, let me even highlight the section. These here above here, as you can see, those are what we call our wireframes. They just show us how our app will look like, right? As you can see. So this here, I just had no time. I didn't finish it, but I had started here down. As you can see, let me just remove the layout. So you can see I had started it. I had started designing it, and I had started designing it. I had started designing it, but I just didn't move so far because by that time I was quite busy. So we shall, you see? Yeah, so from here I just went on iterating. So from that, maybe this screen here is supposed to be exactly like this one. So, but anyway, that's what we are doing. That's what we are supposed to be doing. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to be doing. The real low fidelity prototype, I haven't gotten it yet because I have a lot of projects that I'd worked on. So I think let's just start right away, guys. Madam Omega, are you there? Okay, let's start. So as I had said earlier on, this here, it's a mock-up, right? Yes, it's a mock-up. It has icons that you removed, and it has a real photo. So let me quickly come up with a wireframe for this one. So which frames were we using the other previous time? Or Mr. Arthur can get for us the wireframe for that one. Arthur, can you manage?
Actually, just need some help.
Okay, it's fine. Let me do it. I just put in a frame for those who are watching. So a frame, I think we had chosen iPhone 15
iPhone
and
15 Pro.
15 Pro or 15 and 14 and 14 and
14
Pro Max. Yes. So I can extend this. I put this here. So I can call this maybe start screen or home screen. I don't know. Whatever name. Let me just call it start. So for start, do you know how we got these elements here?
Yes.
That element, I understand you put it there, the status bar. You had already included it, but I'll just use it. For the status bar, you can, most cases, go to the Google community. I mean sorry, not the Google community, the Figma community. And then you get it as a template from other designers, because this here was designed by someone. So you don't have again to redesign it, that status bar that shows the time and all that. So then after that we have an image, right? And you still recall how we put our image. I come to shapes, right? I select my rectangle, right? And then I put it there. I can make it even cover the whole screen, right? Then I put I come back to shapes again. I put my X, right? Just like this, to mimic what, or to show what my start screen will look like, just like that. And then I add in another. Hope we are all together, guys. Are you there, Mr. Arthur?
Yes.
You're there. I'm just sorry. I'm in a hurry. Might be in a
Hey Frank, how did you get that status bar, like status bar in this one here?
Okay, someone put it there. I'm not the one who put it, but let's. Yes.
It was me who did that stuff.
Oh, he's the one. So me, I already have it in my assets panel here. Here you can see it.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen it? So this here will take me to the Google community. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying Google community. It will take me, yeah? Assets. I know for you.
You can go on without that status bar. We'll research on that. It's okay.
Okay, it's still fine. Eh? Let's do it. Eh? Are we okay? We all have assets option there.
Yes.
Yeah. So all I have to do is just to click on. I don't know what you're all seeing on your side there. That's the problem. I don't know what you're all seeing. Madam Omega. Are we all there together? Are we together? So, okay.
Yeah, I'm not there. Although on my side, I'm not seeing the add more libraries, like the assets.
Yeah, what do you see in your assets? Your assets panel is empty, right?
Yeah, there's nothing. I'm not seeing anything like assets at all.
Yes, because you don't have them. So what we have to do to begin with, we go to our Figma community, right? I just go to Google Figma community.
You say how much? It's not there, wallahi.
Do you have Madam Omega?
Sorry,
I'm trying to ask, do you have an account?
An account with who again?
Do you have an account on Figma?
Yes, I do have an account with Figma.
Because on my side, I do have those assets. Assets.
Okay, don't worry, guys. I'll just keep on going. Don't focus on me one person. Keep on going. I'll research on that. I'll make sure I have those assets.
Yeah, it's okay. So basically what I was saying is you come to Figma community, right? You see this, eh? Go to Google, Figma community, that very first link there. So it will show you very many. Yes, there are plugins here, design resources. You see it here? Design resources, mobile, iOS. You see this material UI for Figma. So there are very many assets here that you can utilize, but right now we're interested in assets. So UI, desktop, templates. So you see, everything is always in here. So like for instance, under design resources, we have the UI kits. I had already put it onto my Figma account. We have the design templates, apps, designs, portfolio templates, whatever. You come to assets. So I'll let it load a bit. So we have, these are the what we call the visual assets. So there they are. Let them load a bit. So you see, guys, free illustrations, everything you just get here, you just dig. Yes, or else you can even search here, like status bar.
I'm not hearing anything, and I'm seeing the screens move. Am I the only one?
Oh shit! I had muted. Oh, sorry. I had muted. I'm so sorry. So okay. Basically, in simple terms, you just go to your Figma community, right? So under Figma community, to make life simple, everything is always there. Yes, from the plugins, the design resources, you can even see the already pre-made templates for you, Pre-made templates like the wireframes, they're already there for you. You see? The wireframes, if you don't have time, low fidelity ideas, just they're on the templates that you can utilize. We have assets, illustrations, icons, color and shapes. So what we need is the status bar, that top bar there. It's called the status bar. So we are having this person here already has, this designer already has a template made for us. There are many others that we can wish to select from. You see that there's also this one here. There is also another one here for iPhone iOS 16. We have this here mini. We can wish to select from any. I don't know which one we should choose. Okay, let me just select randomly, right? I can maybe say select this one. Are we there, guys?
Actually, we are there.
Okay, great. So, okay, great. So after it's done loading, I can just decide to open in Figma. You see that? I can just decide to open in Figma. That's called the status bar there. That it shows the Wi-Fi, the network, yes, the network bus plus battery. So I just click open. I open within my accounts. Me, I decided to even open a team. I think I used creators or team. I can't still recall. So it will open. Here you see it. Here it is. So you can see here. It will activate my what? You see this, guys? Assets will be activated, and then you'll see add more to what? Add more libraries. I don't know what to explain to you guys.
Frank, you are showing the image from the thing. You're not showing the Figma. I think you're not sharing your screen.
Oh, I forgot again to share my screen. Sorry, guys. But I think you've seen, So you can see now like this image here, that photo there.
Yeah.
You see it?
Status bar.
Yeah,
We
it
can-
contains the status bar.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, this one here contains the status bar. Even this one here contains the status bar. So all I can see is that all these are all images. Let me see. Sorry, rectangle. This rectangle here is what I want first to see whether it's okay. It seems like, are we there, guys? It seems like this status bar here, they are just photos, screenshots. There's no way I can extract or whatever the status bar from it. I can go back, like here, go back to the Figma community, right? Go back to the Figma community and then look for an appropriate one. You can select maybe this one. Are you all seeing? I open in Figma. I can open maybe say creators. You see that this one is now working even properly. So you can see there is status bar upper in different color formats. There is even the status bar lower. You see this, guys?
Yeah, we are seeing the black one and the white one.
The black one and the white one.
Yeah.
So all those are assets. You can see that they are already highlighted. They're given some color of around, is it purple? It implies that these are components. Components have that color of purple. You see that, guys? The assets have that color of purple. So if I feel like I can add it, because since I've already opened it, I can decide either to copy. Yes, I can copy it from here. Without complicating life, guys. Let me just make life simple. I just copy. Yes. You see that? I can copy that. I go back to my previous work, either by clicking here. If I told you moved that far, you go back to.
Excuse me, Mr. Pham.
Yes.
I think the screen haven't shared it again. Now it's now shared.
I don't know. Keep reminding me, please. I'm sorry.
Okay. So.
You just forgive me today. I just know I've had some flu and headaches and then cough for the past 2 days, so they've just kept me unstable. But I think we shall go on. So, guys, should I repeat it again?
Yes, you repeat. You weren't saying anything. Please repeat that.
Okay. So, I said we are supposed to first start with. Let me just start it afresh. Step number 1, I said we come to the Figma community, right? Figma community, it's always the first link. Figma community, explore templates, plugins, and widgets. I opened that link, right? Hope you're all together. So I said we have design resources, the UI kits, the wireframes, the ones you can decide to design. We have design templates and all the rest. But at the moment, we are interested in what? We're interested in what, guys? The status bar, right? So what I have to do is to come here and search the search option. You can see it's even here. Search for resources like portfolio and all the rest. So all I have to do is just type status bar and then press enter. Are we all together? We are all together, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, so here there are very many resources that I can utilize to make my work cool and neat. There are very many resources. So I can decide to choose the first one, right? Because it's the one we had even utilized earlier, right? The first one, I just click into it. I open it. Clicking into it, and then I open it in Figma. It will open. So I select my accounts. My account, the one that I would like to use. So I just click. Let me say I want to create as. So it's just going to open. So there you see, and I said we these are components, the ones that are after opening it opens this tab here, right? So I hope you're all seeing. From the community there, I said open. You recall, guys?
Frank, I hope you remember to record.
Yes, everything's being recorded. So we are now having components. You see these components here. So I can decide either to copy, right? You see, you can decide to copy, either copy, or else, have you seen these assets here? Implying that it is now part of my libraries. This here is now part of my libraries. If I opened it in the other account of mine that I'm using to design this, we are using to design our.
Excuse me, Mr. Frank. I was asking, how did you like transfer it from this side to the other side, from the asset side?
The asset side, it automatically detects components.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as anything there is in purple,
Yeah.
It becomes an asset. As long as you opened it as okay. We went to Figma community. We opened a what? Any of the designs, because we first searched for status bar. So on searching for status bar, this is what we got. That was designed by one of the designers there that contributed to the community, right? So in this, as long as it is in purple, it will appear as an asset. It's a component. That's the reason why you're seeing it here. You see this?
Yes.
Yes. So when I click in all libraries, you'll see that there is an asset here and also another one here. You see that, guys? So that's how it's done. Or else, then I can decide maybe to copy that, and then I bring it to my screen this side here.
Yeah.
To our work, this work of ours, I paste it. You see now it has been pasted. You see, guys?
Let me delete this one.
So that's how we get. Since we already have ours, life becomes what? Simple anyway. That's how it's done, guys. Okay, guys. So if we have started off like that, assuming we are making our lo-fi, our wireframe, right? And we have decided to follow that design principle here, right? Of an image. Our image is to be represented by an X, right? Yeah. So now we are having our box there. We are having that. We are having our box there, guys.
Yes.
In our box there, we are going to have our start button, right? Assuming we had not yet designed this.
Yes.
Assuming we had not yet designed that, guys. So this button of ours here, yes, I'm just going to give it a different color, such as that maybe white.
Yeah.
Just to make it different from the. Okay, to have a difference.
Yeah, have a difference.
Yeah, you get, guys. So here we are having the position, the alignment tools. I think you can see them. They're always on the right. We have align left, center, align, horizontal centers, just like that. They're all there. You can utilize them and explore them. So we can put our what? Our word here, start. Something like that. Highlight it, increase the size from typography, right?
Yeah.
I can maybe increase it to something that is visible. And then I can centerline it. Can you centerline it, Mr. Arthur? Using positions? Yeah, that's it. That's good there. That's good. As if it is also stroked. So, yeah, someone filled in. It's okay. Why am I getting it so filled in? Anyway, it's okay. Are we all together now?
Yeah.
We're all together. So we can decide to push it a little bit down to the center there. Okay, right now we're dealing with just basic. Basic what? Basic designing, without using auto align. Yes, because we are learning, guys. You get that? We are learning. So, having done that, and so let's say after someone clicking this, right? Huh? Are we there, Mr. Arthur? Are we there, guys?
Yeah, we're here.
Oh, well and good. So, remember what we had decided previously. We had said after all this, we shall have some bit of an onboarding screen, right? Do you recall the screens that appear when someone opens an app for the first time, giving you an overview of what to expect in the app? You recall that? Or you have forgotten? Or I show that screen again? Let me show. Should I show that screen again? Oh, you have forgotten, guys. You recall? Who recalls what we did in FigJam?
We did more brainstorming and the empathy map and all that.
Yeah. So, Auntie, we are then going to follow those steps. We are going to follow those steps. So, after that, guys, I think we shall first extend this. Let's start again all the way from scratch. So, we're all there, guys. So now we can still have this account here, but this screen here is supposed to appear later. As Mr. Arthur, you recall, I know how you designed this screen here, right? So we can first push it off. Yes. Yeah, that's this screen here of ours here. This one, yeah. I can call it maybe login. Login terms, something like that. Maybe login terms. So we are going to have our onboarding screens here. Coming back to frame, right? Madam Omega, you can put for us a screen there. Good. So that screen there of ours, you give it a name. Onboarding 1. Madam Omega. For those who have joined us members, there is a link. Let me share it again. You can join us as we design, because we are designing together. We are designing together.
Boarding 1, yeah, right?
Yeah. You can join in using that link that I've just put in. You join us in the Figma. You open your Figma account. After opening the Figma account, then you just follow us. You'll also design as the rest of the members are doing. So what we are going to do, yes, you go copy it, please. Leave it where it is, center line it using the center. Madam Omega, center line it. You recall align center? Align horizontal center. Omega? Yeah, okay, good. Mr. Arthur, copy it and paste it. Yeah, good. So like that. So we are going to have this screen here of ours, right? This here, onboarding 1, as a screen that is going to show us what is going to happen next, right? Are we there, guys? So, yes?
Actually, I wanted to tell others that when copying, I just press Alt key, then I carry the object.
Yes, or else there is also this way. Have you seen if I delete this, right? Are we together, guys? All I have to do is copy, right click, copy.
Yeah.
On copying, I paste it into that screen, either by Control V. It will automatically locate itself in the location of that, yes, of that item. Yeah. Like I Control V, it will automatically, even if it is this start here, I copy it, I click into this frame here, right? I Control V. Have you seen it appears in the position of that position? The exact position, yeah. You can also utilize that shortcut. So let's assume we are going to put our onboarding here, and you know onboarding screens, how they look like. You're going to have here an image or an illustration of something, right? So we expect an image here, maybe an image here. That is an image. So in that image, we are going to have some few words, right? Some few words here. Words here, like maybe a title here. Are we there?
Yeah.
Yes, a title, and then a subtitle maybe, or maybe some content, some words here, plus, yes, some, maybe a button that tells them to either go next or previous, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for now, they're going to have a next button because it's the first here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are the designers members. We are the designers. So, Mr. Arthur, we can now put more this. You can put our lines again, make it appear as an image. I mean as an image, illustration where we shall put an image, not a shape, just. Oh. Control Z. You can use Control Z.
On
your PC has not worked?
Yeah, I think someone ran it like that.
Okay, it's fine. Okay, put it up. There. Then our lines. Okay, yeah, I can see Omega had to utilize the radius, the corner radius. Okay, you just put the line, or it's giving you hard time?
But I think it's back. It's in the back of that image.
Oh, it's in the back of the image. No, it's not. Okay, Omega is putting. Okay, you're also putting. So one of you should put. Okay, Omega, you put horizontally. I mean diagonally from the right to the left, and then Arthur from the left to the right, something like that. Oh no. Madam Omega, first select. Yes. Oh yeah, now that's it. So now here we can have, since right now we don't have, okay, just put the line. No, you first select the line first.
Actually, not removing my line.
Okay, let me help you
Actually,
guys.
now I'm done with mine, so I don't know what you're doing.
Okay, let me help you. Okay, that's good. That's good. So now, guys, we shall have a title here. Let me say, which words do you expect us to have? We can say, possibly, welcome to Spotify. Maybe, I mean, Dressify. Yeah? We can say it's an app called Dressify. So we can say, welcome to Dressify. Here, maybe let's say, welcome to Dressify. Huh? We are moving step by step, guys. Madam Omega, the line has refused.
I'm seeing it on my side, but I can't see it on your side.
Or maybe it's just a network issue. So I can say, welcome to Dressify.
Madam Omega, let's help you.
You are dressing. You're dressing, maybe your dressing platform. Your dressing platform, eh? Maybe say Spotify addressing platform of your dreams, eh? Of your dreams. So guys, we are designing from scratch, right? Of your dreams. So I just minimize this. This is just a wireframe. It is not supposed to appear that perfect. You get that? So guys, have you seen what I've been doing?
Yes, we have been seeing.
Yeah, have you seen? So our text was overlapping, and yet it is one sentence. So I had to just adjust the spacing from the right here, the line height spacing, just adjusting it a bit. I don't support what my artist, like I love her. I wouldn't I don't support her career. They're like that. So are we there, guys? The line is still refusing. It's just like this. Let me just help you guys. It's just like that. So I go and change the color from that to black. Just like that. Also, you change this line here. That line there that you've been designing. Okay, we are good. So, are we all together, guys? Madam Omega.
Yes, we are together.
Okay, let me also just put. Oh, you changed the color to black. Okay, you put the line. Let me just help you put the line, guys. It's fine, so that we can move on. Let me put the line. Let me change the color to black. Okay, we can proceed. Oh, line is not appearing. Let me put the line. Why is my line disappearing? Let me come to files. I'm seeing.
Is there something
Oh, I'm seeing them. You come to layers. You're going to see that we are having very many lines. They are just going at the back. You see them?
That's what I was telling you.
Yeah, so what we have to do is to send our shape until the color of the shape, the problem is not being seen. Okay, let me first delete them and we do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember we are doing it all together, so that's why. Let me you have ended up deleting even the previous ones. Okay, guys, it's fine. It's fine. So let's start right away. We had changed the color. Okay, to a little bit this. So okay, let's start. We're putting the lines. If at all the lines are not seen, let me put the lines such that we proceed. They're in white color, right? I change the color to black. I put another line that moves this way, like this. Yes. Change it to black. It has disappeared. It has just disappeared. Let me Control Z. Let me first send this to the back. I right click, send to back. I can see that my what is not happening. Let me just send it to front. My lines. Have you seen what's happening, guys? My rectangle is moving out of the layer, so I have to carry it and bring it back to the layer. Have you seen this onboarding layer here? Here, that's what had been happening. So I can see that line 5 had also moved out of the layer. I bring it back of the frame. Had been moving out of the frame, so everything's now fine. Yeah, everything's now fine. Yes, everything is now getting better. Okay, so I put in another line of mine here to here. Right. I think we're now good to continue, guys. Huh? Right, guys?
Yeah.
So have you seen this button here of ours?
Yes.
So for that button, I want to copy it. Assuming I want to copy it, right? To copy it, and it should contain the word start.
Yeah.
So all I have to do is to make sure that I group start and that rectangle. Right?
Yep.
So I click the word, I press shift. I press control, like the way how we have always been highlighting stuff, guys.
Yep.
Yes. So I press my shift, the word, then the rectangle.
And right click.
Yes, I right click, I group, or I press Control G.
Control G, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to repeat myself when I'm continuing, like when we are dealing with these onboarding buttons, because this represents a button, as we shall go on continuing. So I copy it, I go to onboarding 1, I paste. Yes. Now since it is almost in the same color as the screen background, yes, I can decide to change its color. And then you can see that since I have grouped it, here it is saying click to replace mixed content. So or else I can go to my layers, I click on the rectangle, I will see that it will show me the fill, the color that it composes, the color that is in it is in. You understand, guys? So I can now go and select the color, this color here, by either color picking it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I pick the color, right? Or else, okay, anyway, let's first go slow. I won't talk much. Let's first make it basic. Eh? So since we have onboarding one, assuming I want 3 onboarding screens, I will just copy and paste this screen here. You see? Huh? I copy and paste. Copy, I just paste again. You see, guys? So all I have to
Yeah.
do, maybe for this, if this is start, if this is next, if this is the word next, next, I will have also another word here, next, right? Another
Yeah.
one here as next. Hmm?
Next. Yes.
You get that? So implying that
Yes.
here I'm just going to change the content there. If I had said welcome, so maybe there I can talk about what maybe uh, what let me say the users are to expect from the app, maybe the features that we are having, yes, from I mean within our application called Dressify, assuming we talk about um the features that we're having. Let me say, what features could we be having? Let me say um proper size. I don't know whether I should say, okay, quality quality what?
Garments.
Quality what? Clothes, eh?
Garments. You can say garments or clothes.
Quality what?
Garments.
Garments. Okay, you type there. You just type there. Just type that. Quality whatever. Madam Omega. Also you put for us something here. Madam Omega, are you there? You also get for us here a term. If maybe we are talking about quality garments or quality clothes, we can also have uh, um, real time, maybe order tracking, maybe tracking orders real time, maybe what else? The features that we offer, maybe the products we're offering, maybe real time product tracking, real time. Which terms would be better? Mr. Arthur, what do you think?
Actually, I'm still thinking of it.
Mm, maybe quality garments. Maybe say. Mm, you can think.
What about trending clothes?
Anyway, yeah, you can put that, no problem. Uh, what if we say shop with ease instead? Let's change it to shop with ease, right? To make it more, maybe say, let's just say shop with ease. Shop with ease. Maybe say we can also maybe put another one. You never know. We call it. Maybe say explore your style. I no. I think that's all. That's it. Let's just let's have that as enough. This would be, I think, enough. Shop with ease, right? So we can go on just adjusting. Maybe this welcome to Dressify. Maybe say quality garments. Let me say discover the perfect look. Maybe browse your. mm, Let me say maybe we got garments that are maybe get maybe say let me say get outfits and say get outfits that uh that are unique. Let me say that are unique and suit maybe suit your choice, your preference, maybe your how much your okay your preference or what? Okay, no. So your choice, maybe I don't know. Okay, let me just call it choice and what? Okay, anyway, let's just get with that. Then maybe here, actually, you know what, guys? If you don't have words, huh? If you're green with words, you can use. There's this predefined text called in the format of, I don't know whether I should call it a language or something. It's called lorem ipsum. Who has ever heard of lorem ipsum? It's text. I don't know whether it has meaning or without meaning. I think it is text without meaning that you can just use if at all you've failed to come up with text. Like for instance, I can come to Google and I just type lorem. Is it called lorem? Is it called lorem ipsum? Yes, lorem ipsum text. Yeah, I can just come to lorem ipsum text generator. Lorem ipsum text generator. Let me first move back. Lorem ipsum text generator. Text. Okay, generator. Okay, anyway. So I just have just go and copy text there and I just keep pasting. Like for instance, okay, any. Okay, these people are just telling me what lorem ipsum is all about, whatever. But me, I'm interested in only lorem. So you see this text here, it is in lorem, lorem ipsum. So I can just choose some phrase or text that I what that I want. I just put there. I just come and put into Dressify here, like for instance here. See that? Have you been seeing that in some applications or websites? Yes, guys. Such kind of language. I don't know whether I should call it a language. Are we there, guys? Okay, Mr. Arthur, I see Omega has just left. But hope you're seeing lorem ipsum. I think it's what I should just use to make life a little bit simpler. So if we have this here as our onboarding screen 1, 2, 3, then we can come to our login screen. We can have this screen here now of ours that we had designed earlier. Now we have to maintain consistency. If we chose them to be round like this, that means they should be round. Okay. just set 10. The appearance. If I'm to set 10, let's say 28. If it's 28 that I chose, then I have to maintain it. This is 36. Actually, Mr. Arthur, what do you think? We have to be consistent. If we chose our text to be int, that means we have to use int all through. Unless if we are to change everything, enter, and the size obviously has to be consistent. If we chose 36, then it should be 36. If it is 24, okay, let me just use 36 such that everyone can see. But 36 is too big, right? Let me just leave it back in 24, implying that we shall go on changing everything. The other side, the screens that we have already worked on. So, let me first delete that screen there. I group these, you recall, by pressing Shift, clicking on each frame. I group or Control G, right? So I just copy, even if I delete that one, I copy, Control V, copy, right? I think this text is also too large, right? Let me leave it back to the default of 24. Same as this one here, 24. Just like that. So make sure that it's well aligned. Well aligned. Just like that. Or else I can use the position horizontal center. Same as this here. So I do the same for account. I'll continue with, let me say Facebook. Okay, as you had said. Okay, this is just a prototype. Continue with Facebook. Facebook. Just like that. So maybe create account. Let's leave it like this. Maybe size 24 or so. Maybe this here. I change it back to int. Enter. Enter. Enter, and then the size maybe 24, and let me see how large it's going to be. Yeah, something like that. Are we there, guys? Are we there, Mr. Arthur? Arthur?
There?
You're there. I think you're following, yeah?
Yeah.
So now we're having so far these screens of ours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, now this is just a low-fi, yeah? Low fidelity screen. So implying that we will start off when someone opens the app, like if I'm to run this, and preview it, just a lo-fi. I think you're all seeing the screen, eh?
Yes.
Did you see where I had to preview it from?
Yeah.
Okay, here. Have you seen here? Up here there's preview, but I don't want to preview it. I want to preview it in the small size, small size, not big, like bigger screen. I want it to appear in my work. So I just click in it. Have you seen this? That's what will be shown. So when someone clicks on this other screen, you see that? That means that when someone clicks start, right? The start button will take him where? The onboarding one. So when the person clicks next, it will take him to onboarding 2. When clicks next, onboarding 3. Next, it will take him or her to the login. You see that?
Yes.
You have understood the idea behind that. So now, before we continue, we have not taken note of these people, how these people are going to move back. Assuming someone wants to look back at what maybe this screen here represented, we can include that. We can either make these here small, right? The next buttons for the next screens after clicking next. I can decide to maybe make them small, right? I put maybe previous. Yes. Right? We are the designers, guys. Or else, if we want, we can just put a back arrow here. Let's just leave it as default. Right? We can decide to put the back arrows. Do you recall, Arthur?
Yeah, I recall.
We can just decide to do this. Those Android back arrows that are like this. Yes, you get that?
Yeah.
Just flip it the other way, just like that. And so then, if at all you're creating a shape and you want it to be in line, like aligned properly, like in equal shape and size, what you have to do is to press shift when you're, like for instance, that shape of mine, the arrow that I'm putting into the into my screens, right? I'm drawing it while clicking shift. Arthur, are we there? Can you put for us the back arrow in the onboarding 3? But while using shift, you'll see that it will be in one line, not diagonally or horizontally. It makes life simple, eh? I can see you. Go put line. Put a line for us, eh? Onboarding 3, you come to line, then you come to arrow, then you draw it there to show that we can be able to move back. When someone clicks on that arrow, is able to move back, just like on an Android phone, eh? Are you able to do that? Yeah. Just like that. So, or else you can just copy this one here and paste it, so such that it is in line with our work. Okay. So now, I think the arrow here would not be necessary, because when someone just clicks start, brings them here. The start is clicked only once, eh? So the backs will only be here and here. Yeah, we can remove this one. Yeah. That is, I think, enough, eh? Login as just login. Okay, anyway, it is still fine. Can bring maybe this here and maybe change the color again to black. Just for consistency, eh? You'll see how things will change when we turn it into now a hi-fi. You understand? I mean, to a mock-up. Because we haven't worked on a low fidelity prototype, but when we turn it into a mock-up, when we turn that into a mock-up, you'll say, wow. You'll be amused by the beauty. Not the beauty anyway. We shall be. I don't know what to say, but I think that there you've seen how we have moved so well. Isn't it, Mr. Arthur? Mr. Arthur, I think you're seeing how we have moved so far so well, so good.
Yes, Mr. Frank.
Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah.
So now, can you realize that in the start button, in our start screen, have you seen, if I click into my start screen, my lines 4 and 3 are all out of the frame. So all I have to do is just drag them back into the frame. So right now, that's the reason why they were not visible in the first place when I had to preview my screen. So right now they should appear. Only one has appeared, implying that another one has a problem. This one here, I don't know, yeah. Line 3, I bring it back into this. So when I preview this screen, I expect it to show me all that. So that's so far so good. And then I realized that this button here of mine, it's being overlapped on by this line. So all I have to do is bring it to the front. like that, you see? Yeah, so now can we work on the home screen?
Actually, yes.
Yeah, so the home screen, let me first design the first home screen, and you see I'm going to pick my iPhone
That
15.
Apple.
Yes, that screen here of mine. So in this, assuming I want it to have the first point will have, maybe we shall iterate on this, maybe just this. Let me just put this here. Huh? Maybe very many, it will have maybe many sections, because let me say it will be like,
Section.
let me make it like this, you'll see, because we are designing it, sent to the back. Maybe I change its color to maybe a little darker. That, right? You see? You see that? So this, maybe I can give it a border, corner radius of maybe 5. Are we together?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a bit visible, right? So even if it is this one, I can also give it a corner radius of also 5 for consistency. So in that, I will have text. Maybe I don't have time to put text there. I can still use lines. I mean, these horizontal ones. These here. To imply that we shall have text in there. You get that? I copy V. Shows that this maybe will show us text. Some text that will show that will show the clothes, right? That will show an overview of a cloth. Huh? Are we together? Arthur, are we together? Mr. Arthur,
Yes, please.
can you also design like this kind of screen here? This very one? That
Yeah.
very component, yeah? I group it. Can you try designing like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you design another one, you put it down. Let me just put this a little bit up. Let me put it just a little bit down here, maybe like this. Like this. Let me try maybe decreasing it a bit. So I want you to design yours just down there. It should just look like that one. Yeah, that card. Let me just call it even a card. Very good. You use the color pick, like color. It's called a color drop. Is it pick drop or color drop? Something like that.
It's called the eye drop. Eye drop in Adobe.
Oh yeah. I design exactly like that, and I wish Omega was around. She would also be amused. I don't know if I should say amused or happy. Can design that for us. I can see we have Mr. Akena.
Yeah.
Akena, can you also Akena? Can you join us? Akena, use the link.
Madam Esther, how are you? Is that?
Esther, are we together? Don't just see, guys. Feel free to use that link there. There's that link that I've put in the chat. Use that link, members, to join us. We design together, because this is all practice. Practice makes perfect. Even if it is Christopher, even if it is X9, I don't know X9 anyway. Feel free, guys, to join us. This is all practice. So if at all, Mr. Arthur, if that horizontal line is disturbing you, those are shapes. It's something like you press shift to make it If it's a line, you press shift, and then you'll see that as you adjust it, it will automatically, you see, press shift. If it is a line, you press shift. But I didn't use lines. I used shapes just.
Okay, let me try using.
I use shapes, but small size shapes of rectangles.
Okay.
The rest of the guys, it's fine. You can join us. Even if you won't manage, it's still fine. I can still direct you on how to do the rest of the things. Whether it's Mr. I don't know whether it's a Mr. X9. And then we have
That's a madam. It's a madam.
It's Madame. Madame, unmute and at least say hi. Madame?
Hi.
Yes, hello. Are we together? Oh, you're lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are together?
No.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah, sure you're following?
Yeah.
You're watching? Or you have your PC with you there?
No, I'm not with my PC, but I'm following.
It's fine. The recordings are always on the YouTube channel. I always post them on the YouTube channel. Let me get the YouTube channel for you. I mean the YouTube link.
Okay.
Let me throw it in the whatever, so that you can follow. And I will always, actually, even today's recording, I will put it there. I'll put it there. Let me let it first load. Is now available online. Wherever you are, you can join the excitement for just 500, 1,000, and 2,000 Uganda shillings. Don't miss out. Register now on www.nationallottery.go.ug for a chance to win your share of 2 million instantly. So,
what's up, Marvin?
So I have placed the link. The link there, the link to the channel. That's the link to the channel. All the videos. Yeah, all the videos are all there. All the videos of all the events that we have had, starting from day 1, day 2, day 3 of week 1, and even week 2, day 1. I'll also post today's session there, because I'm recording it. So you don't have to worry. When you get back to your PC, everything will be there. So, Mr. Arthur,
Yes,
please. You've grouped it, eh?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, very good. So you can align it. Okay. So can you now copy those two components and you paste them onto the left?
Yeah, around.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Same with that one. Fine. Okay, right now we're using the manual part of it, but we shall also learn the automatic part of it. So then, Mr. Arthur.
Yes, please.
Have you realized one thing?
Yeah.
That our work is not aligned, and you know very well, if someone would be assuming this was now our app, someone would not be happy. Be like, how comes components are misaligned? Right? So, most cases, we always use the layout.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I understand there. So what we have to do, we click into our frame, then we scroll down, there is layout grid. I just go and click add layout grid. You see now how the work is in grids? Are you seeing the grids, Arthur?
First wait. Can you first go back? I see how you are.
Okay, I click into the frame.
Yeah.
After clicking into the frame, yes. I then come down to layout grid, because I want us to have aligned work. Work should be well aligned.
Yeah.
I click the plus, the add layout grid.
The add.
Aha. So after, okay, you've added very many now. You've added very many. So all I have, first wait. You've added very many. Let's use one. Okay. Let me click plus. Yes, you've clicked plus. Then we have the layout grid settings.
Yeah.
I want our grids to be in columns, like that, right? And I always prefer 10 columns, like that. You've seen?
I've seen it.
The count is 10.
Yeah.
So in that manner, I will see that my work, there is some bit of small line with my horizontal rectangle. I move it a little bit to the right, such that at least it is in line, it's in the center, or else I center line it. Then also this componency of mine, if I'm to say I want the last grid to be my margin, you understand margins? My last grid, this last grid here that is in the color of a bit of light red,
Yeah.
to be my last grid, so such that everything is aligned properly.
In that grid.
And that can show me that this component here of mine, that last center one, it is a bit large. So I can adjust it there. Even this one here, I can see that it's a bit large. It is not the same as this. So obviously now it is helping me to align my content very well. I'm going to go into that rectangle, align everything. So you see that? So even if right now I go and close my layout by using the eye, have you seen that eye there? There is the hide. I hide it. You'll see that everything's now aligned very well.
Oh, Kawa.
It's now Kawa, right?
Yeah.
So at the bottom, we are going to put now our menu. Yes? Our home, our controls. Like here, assuming, let me just put a bit of a rectangle here. You see that rectangle? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
So under that rectangle, we shall have the home button, the settings button, assuming, plus maybe the chat. Yes? Plus maybe the browse. Just like the way Jumia has it. You recall Jumia? Like, let me check my Jumia app. My Jumia app has home, categories, account, and help. So for us, we can have home, right? Categories, and maybe chat. The chat, like maybe browse. Yeah. I can put them here down. Right now, I can decide not to put the exact shapes, but I can just put the first one just to represent the home. Let me say in black, assuming. See that? You put the word home down. Adjust it very well. Aha, you can, yes, just like that. Aha, copy it again. Maybe you can have like 3 if not 4. You can copy it. Aha. Those are now too many. Let's have only 4. Yeah, so align them. You can align them very well. Okay, right now we're going to align them manually, but we shall learn later on how to. Okay, now I can now put back my grids to guide me. Yes. I click into the frame, come back to layout grid. I activate the grid by showing the grid. So that grid there is going to help me know that this is the last point where my last line should be. Maybe there, or maybe I can decide to say it should be here. You see that? Yeah, so when I add just these lines here, you'll start seeing that it will start telling me that the space between this horizontal component and the other horizontal component is maybe 60 pixels, 70 pixels, something like that. Have you noticed something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. If I move this, component here, and I start maybe moving it, you will get to know that it is even informing you that 56, 56.
Yeah.
Even if I'm to move this one, I can move it until it gives me something like, have you seen that?
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
56, 57, meaning that I can now adjust this one a little somehow like until maybe it gives me 57, 57, just like that. You get that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now when I preview this, you'll see now how it looks. I click preview. You see? Are you seeing that?
Yes, we are seeing it.
Yes, that's how it is now going to look. It is now, we are now refurbishing this. This is
Yeah.
just more of a wireframe. You're going to see how it looks like when we finish everything. So under this, we can maybe give it a name of home, our home button, right? Maybe that one there. The second one, you can give it a name, categories. You can change it to categories maybe.
Okay.
On the side should be possibly 24. Type in categories. Decrease the size to 24. Highlight that work on that center there, that word of yours have 24. Make it 24.
It's already 24.
Oh, since it's 24, then reduce it more, such that it at least it is in line, just like other applications. If 24 is a bit large, make it maybe, let me help you with that. Let's make it maybe 18, because I want it to be at least in line. Yes, it gives us space for the rest because we're having other two.
Yeah.
Right? Now, let me come and see if we have used the 18. Let's go for this one, be 18. Right? You see that? And at least to make sure that we are in line. If it is 18, let it be 18 and let it be in the center of that item. Like that. The next one should be what? Maybe here. What should be here?
The account, and the last one is chat.
Okay, maybe this one here should be cut. Maybe the last one. Can maybe change it to chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, your help or chat. Okay, the chat box. I don't know. We shall think about it. Oh no, not chat box. Okay, let's change it to profile. Makes life better. Profile. Change the size to 14. I mean to 18. Align it 14. I mean 18. It is still a little bit larger than the rest. Change it to 14. Align it very well, such that it is in line with the rest.
Okay.
Very, such that it is in line with the rest. Yeah, just around there. Right? So we are now good. You see that?
Yeah.
So here I can now come and put maybe where the person's face will appear. Maybe the cat. Have you seen, if you open even if it is zoom in, or maybe here, have you seen here can be the cat where we shall buy from, where the person's, it looks like as if it is what were we calling it long time ago? I'll show you. Should we call it the cart or something? There's something that you used to carry, like a tray. Was it called a tray? Put items when you go to like a supermarket. There is those, I don't know what we call them.
Actually,
I've forgotten the name. But this circle here can
we call rollers.
okay,
Eh?
something like that. This can stand for that,
Oh, for glad.
and maybe this here,
What went the idea?
or maybe here on top here we'll have, I can say assuming, I can say it may just have Dressify. Yeah?
Yeah, go west side. Ragawa. Eh?
It can have Dressify, maybe the Dressify logo.
Eh? I get to go for a photo shoot.
Assuming here we shall just have Dressify logo, right? We shall have to
Yeah.
design that word Dressify to some level where it is going to be so nice.
Yeah.
It is going to be maybe our logo. Aha. So you see that, guys? Yeah. Let me assume that is just now our home screen. So we shall design that, refine it until it looks so wow. So that is now our these are our wireframes. We are having how many of them? They're about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 of them.
Yeah.
Now, this is just a sample of the wireframe. So right now, we can now turn this into a low fidelity prototype. How? By connecting the screens such that these here, have you seen these buttons of ours? They become clickable. Like, let me first present this. Okay, this was our first screen that we had designed, but I want us to first start with this one here, right? This is just, have you seen, earlier on, have you now understood, Mr. Arthur?
Yes.
Have you understood that here, up here, I think you're seeing now the screen, You can go to the screen and you see, that this first home screen here of ours, the start screen, let me change it now to start screen 1, start 1.
Yeah.
Have you seen that start 1? It's a mock-up, but all made from, meaning the design came from this wireframe here of ours, right?
Yeah.
That wireframe was refined and it came up with this. So implying that when someone will be opening our app, this screen here is the one to appear, that's start 1, right? But the idea, we got it from this here. Yes, from start. So when someone clicks that start button, yes, it takes him to onboarding 1. From onboarding 1, clicks next, takes him to onboarding 2. Onboarding 2, clicks next, takes him to onboarding 3. If at all wants to go back, he's able to click that arrow. When someone clicks the arrow, it takes him back to onboarding 2, as you can see on the screen. So that's what we're going to do next.
Yeah.
Onboarding 3, the login terms, we shall go on refining, but for today, we are just practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get that. So until someone reaches the home screen, which we shall also furthermore refine.
Yeah.
Until we attain something that looks like, are you seeing that one? I think that card design there that I came up with, the app design of AgriSmart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we shall make it just like that, the way how that one is looking. We shall go on refining those low fidelity, those wireframes, convert them into mockups. Yeah. From mockups to high fidelity prototypes. You see how it is, Someone is able, you also adding some animations into it. You're able to maybe just the same way how you're seeing this one here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, have you seen the bottom navigation bar, the bottom menu? The way how this one is, there is home, there is feed, there is shop, there is profile.
Yeah.
You see all that? So it's what we shall also be doing with this screen here, the way how we have designed our home buttons there. We shall go on, and from those shapes, we shall turn them now to icons. The home icon, the categories icon, the cut icon, the profile icon. We shall go on and understand where do we get these icons from. How maybe do we design our own personal icons? How is someone able to scroll? Now, what we call iconography.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right now we have dealt with the wireframes. These are just very few. Anyway, there are very many that show the interactions of how someone is able to move from one screen to another, interact with whatever. So right now, let's go to prototypes. I know we haven't yet finished our wireframe. It is not yet, it has not yet been like refined to some other level. We haven't worked on other screens, but for now, let's see how we prototype, right, Mr. Arthur? And the rest of the guys on the call?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So let's go back to our screen. So you'll see there is prototype option. Have you seen there? On the right, on the right, we have design and then prototype. Are we there? So I click on prototype.
Yes.
I click on prototype. So when I now come to my screens, you'll see that I'll get some sort of a new menu, a new way of display. Get that, guys? Hope you're seeing. So when I click into my start button, I can now move. I drag this to another screen. Screen 2, which is screen onboarding, which is the onboarding screen 1. Have you seen the sun arrow there? That arrow there, right? So that arrow there, it will bring up some interactions. It will bring up a pop-up that will say, what interactions do you want to happen when someone clicks or plays around with start button? Then I say, my trigger option is to tap. When someone taps in, there are many more options. You see, there is drag, there is hover, there is press button, there is keypad, there is enter mouse, there is leave mouse, there is touch, there is put down, there is delay. We shall all play around with all those. But for us, we shall leave everything the way it is here. When someone taps into the start button, it navigates him to onboarding screen 1. That's the destination. You see that? I leave. I come to the next. Mr. Arthur, can you connect next to onboarding 2? Onboarding 1 to onboarding 2 under prototype. Are we there? Can you manage to do that?
I just need some help.
Oh, on how to do it?
No, yeah.
Okay, can you go back to Meet, Google Meet, and then just watch what I'm doing? So I'll just click. Yes. On clicking on that next step, I'm going to see on the edge there is a plus.
On clicking.
Yes. The next, I should have first clicked prototype. Yeah, from design. Initially we're always in design. But then there is an option of prototype. I make sure that I click into the option of prototype. Yes. So I then activate or click the button that I want. So they are all on the edges, on the points, or let's say the centers of that rectangle of ours, which we have mentioned to be the button. We are going to see there are plus. There is a circle with a plus in it. Yes, I can see you've managed. And I know you've seen a pop-up that is asking you, that is telling you what operations are to take place onto that button, right?
There's the first selection saying trigger, then there's another one. Action, destination, termination.
So you just leave it the way how it is. You don't tamper with it, implying that when I click next, it should take me where? To onboarding 2. So you do the same for that next, for onboarding 2. Drag it to onboarding 3, the same way how I had done. I'm not saying I think it has failed, right? We just click into it. Yes, now it is now there. You do the same. So I will also do the same for the back button. I click onto the back button, drag it to boarding 1. Just like that. I just also, just like you can see that the whole all the screens have been linked up. Are you seeing that?
Yeah.
All of them. Now you also do the same for login terms. Let me say when someone clicks continue with Google, it will just take him to the home screen. Let me just call it home screen. Oh. Mr. Arthur? You also connect. Okay, let me just connect there. I'm going to connect, continue with Google to screen, to home screen.
Yeah.
I just click into it and I drag. Click, drag to home screen. I just cancel. You can see that an arrow has appeared which shows that when I click continue with Google, it takes me to the home screen. Then assuming I want to go back to the login locations, I can decide to say, let me say profile. When someone clicks profile and has not signed in, it takes him back to this login terms screen. So assuming someone clicks profile, I drag profile back to screen 1. I also press X. So you can see that all our screens have been interconnected. You see that? There are very many arrows that are now appearing. So if I'm to run these screens here of mine, if I'm to run it from up here, where there is a preview, and then there's like a drop down there, where which says prototype view. Under prototype view, I'm going to use preview option. I'm just going to click on preview. So right now, I can see that now the start button is interactable. Yes, I can interact with it because there has been a change in my cursor. Yes, there is a pointer now that is appearing. Have you seen the cursor, how it has changed? So if I click on start, it should take me to the next screen. I click start. Have you seen how it has changed screen to home screen? To the onboarding screen 1. I click again the word next. It takes me to quality garment. If I'm to go back, I can see that the back button is not activated, and yet it is. It is activated. It's not. I'm not feeling it here. You can see. I think there is a problem with it. We'll tap back to this because it is small. It is small. We shall work on it. So, but when I click next, it takes me to another screen, which is screen boarding 3. This screen here. Again, when I click, let me see, this black is not yet active. I click next, it takes me to the login terms, which is this screen here. When I again click our options here, which I said when someone clicks continue with Google, it should take him to the home screen. I click continue with Google, it takes me to my home screen. And I'd said when someone clicks profile, it takes him back to the login options, which is what has happened. So now the only challenge that we have faced is the arrows have not been operating or have not worked. So what I can do to overcome that challenge is to first remove the prototypes, the prototype arrows. I can cancel them off by pressing delete. I can also click on this one, press delete, click on this one, click delete all the arrows. So what I have to do, are you seeing these arrows here of ours? Huh?
Yes.
Yes. Those arrows, I can decide to align them like, where is it? Let me see. Okay, the arrows in the first place. So if I want, I can first give them components, because they're not being felt since it's just an arrow and the size is small. So if I want, I can put it in a rectangle, that arrow of mine, an
Yeah.
invisible rectangle. Have you seen the rectangle, Mr. Arthur?
Yes, I've seen it.
Yes, I'm just covering it with a rectangle. Then I'm going to give that rectangle the color of my of white, by just picking it, and then I right click and send it to the back, such that my arrow appears on top. I do the same for the rest. I can even group that arrow with the rectangle that is here. I right click, I group. I do the same to the rest. Can you do the same to the rest? So it makes it simple for it to be clickable. Right click, send to the back if you have used that very same shape. You do the same by just the way how this arrow is there. I put a shape, a rectangle. The way how Arthur is doing it. I know you may not, the guys who are following may not be able to see it, but what we are doing, simple terms, is to first put the rectangle behind in front, and then we put it behind, the same way as this, same way as that. So Arthur, group our arrows with the rectangle. We group them. I can see this one here doesn't have a rectangle yet. I just put our rectangle, that small rectangle, I change its color to white. This is white color here. Yes, FFFF means white. So I click back, right click, send back, send to the back. I then click on my arrow, press shift, and I click on my rectangle. I group them by right clicking in the same box and then click group section. So implying that the arrow, as you can even see from the layers, the arrow 1 plus the rectangle are all now one component. Same as this, same as this. The same procedure has been done for this. This one has not yet been grouped. I click on the arrow, click on shift, press on the rectangle, right click, I group. Yes, that's all done. So now we can go and now prototype. After everything I think has been grouped, everything is now grouped.
Yeah.
Everything is now grouped. So everything is now grouped. So I can now look into login terms. I click prototype. I then now use the arrow. Have you seen the box? That box there, and then drag it to onboarding 3. Even if I click outside. So now when I am to run this boarding 3, to run it here, I'm to preview it. When I'm to click next, and then I click this, you can see now how it's now clickable. You see how it has taken me back. So you do the same for this. For onboarding screen 1, onboarding screen 3, connect to, yes, just like that. So when I'm to run this here, even if when I'm to click back, you can see how it has taken me back. When I'm to click back, it takes me back. When I'm to click next, back, it takes me back. Click next, it clicks next, next. If I'm in the login options, I click back, it takes me back. Back again, takes me back again, just like that. You've seen that, Mr. Arthur?
Yes.
Hey, so far so good, right?
Yeah.
So members, anyone with any questions? Madam 69? I know has Madam 69, are we okay?
Yeah, we okay.
Sure. Sure, you're not lost?
No.
Okay, that's fine. I've taken in the recording. My big man Asasura, thanks for joining us. Yeah, at least say hi. Big man Asasura, at least say hi.
Hello, how are you?
We are fine, big man. Thank you for joining.
I joined, I tapped in late. I was supposed to be in as early as possible, but the fact I was traveling, I was feeling opening my laptop in someone's car, but I was like, let me first drop where I'm going, then I open. But hopefully there is a recording. I think I will follow up from the around 11 till midnight, such that I can view such amazing screens. I'm seeing what I like.
What you like most?
I'm seeing what just I've been seeing them as many times when you have it. I started practicing it like on something you feel like something can't be done.
Yeah.
And the moment you give it time, you give it some minutes of yourself. I see because I've been like following the last link I sent in the group following one of this Nigerian UX designer.
Uh-huh.
When you try to see, like when you try to follow his, like me from his start until the time we come up to be like the current best UI UX designer and is earning out of it, it feels you see it as a very big step. But in actual sense, the moment you give it your minutes, in a year, I think just 1 year, the next year you can be like yearning for the best opportunities in the world. We go there and start competing with those big companies, big organizations.
Yes, yes.
We also want to be the best out there.
Very true.
Yeah, to my guys who are in the 6-9, Misango Florence, Arthur Williams, and the rest, I think the turn up is still low. I know it is because of the online sessions and most of the students are still off campus.
Yes, yes.
That is still killing them out, but the moment they turn up and they keep on building from there, I think we should be good on track.
Yeah, because actually after all these sessions,
Yes.
we shall organize for at least a 2 day session, a physical one.
If it's
also.
gone, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, within the smart lab, smart idea room, such
Yeah,
that
it will
everyone
be.
can interact with the PC. Yeah, anyone who is able to arrive or reach in Nakawa. Yeah,
It will be a cool one. It will be a cool one.
yeah. At least I will be communicating. I don't know whether I know. At least I'll be communicating. Most of the
Yeah,
members
yeah.
here have my tickets and they're in the group.
Hopefully they are registered also now on our platforms, right?
Yeah, I don't know whether Madam 9X9. I don't know. I'm calling her X9. Madam X9.
Yes.
Yeah, can you manage to? Are you in any of the WhatsApp groups, or have you signed up in our?
No.
Okay. Let me share. Let me. At least you have gotten the WhatsApp. I mean the YouTube.
Yeah.
You have gotten the YouTube link. Let me also share the WhatsApp one.
Okay. Thanks.
Such that you're not left behind.
Yeah.
Such that you're not left behind. The link is there with you.
Okay.